Hello and welcome to another Castles video, and today I'm stood in the car park of this property that we're marketing today. It's a beautiful barn conversion built on this old farmyard site. All of the barns and houses that used to belong to the farm here have now all been converted into residential property. You can see a little bit of evidence of the old farm over here with just a nice view of these fields across here. A couple of alpacas just to keep the spirit of farmyard life in the air, but this is obviously all been retired when you've got all of these properties that have been developed behind you here. Obviously you've got this car parking which is accessed through a private gate, so this is a gated community, and you've also got a garage which is just in this row of barns along here, which is marvellous. So come with me, let's go and have a little look at the property. I'll show you around the front of the courtyard and then we'll go inside. So you join me in the entrance hall for the property, which is a really interesting affair. It's a nice open corridor all the way up to the living room behind you there, which we'll show you shortly. We've also got the kitchen right in front of me here, and then behind me we've got access over to the master bedroom as well. But first of all, let's have a look at this living room because it's incredibly impressive. And I'll just spin around for you here so you can have a good look around. Look at that. Absolutely magnificent, huge vaulted ceiling in here. You can almost hear the change in my voice as it reverbs around the room beautifully. The vendors have got this absolutely massive corner sofa running through here, really good for demonstrating how the overall space can be used. You can see it's a massive amount of space. You've got this lovely beautiful log burner built in over here as well, and you can see the flue just popping out the top there, and then above us you can see the mezzanine, which I'll move out the way of this beam for you. There you are. So the mezzanine landing up the top there, absolutely exquisite. You've got windows on both sides, gives you that really lovely cozy feel while still trying to let as much light in as possible. So you can see a couple of windows behind me there, and obviously you've got one on the other side as well. But I'll let you just take this in. It's a really amazing amount of space down here. You can get a good look around, having a look at all of that space, and then obviously right at the top here as well you can see that vaulted ceiling with that lovely chandelier at the top there. I guess you'd call that chandelier maybe, just a beautiful light fitting, who knows. So that's the main piece of resistance of the property. We'll have a look at the kitchen, which is no less impressive, and here it is in here. And you can see straight away that you've got this lovely amount of storage space towards the back end of the property, access out into the garden as well, which is really convenient because most people I speak to like to have their kitchen just next to the access to the garden. Creates a really lovely affair when you've got a beautiful summer's day and you've got family or friends over and you're all socialising together. This house really lends itself for those sort of party events, which is exquisite, especially if you like socialising in your own home. And then moving around the rest of the room, you've got this beautiful array of fitted cupboards underneath the countertop, which is a hard stone, and then obviously all this cupboard space going across the top here as well. It's absolutely excellent. There are fitted appliances in the property as well. You've got a dishwasher down there, as you'd expect from a property of this size. You've got space for a 1.5 range in there. I'm not sure whether the vendors would leave that or not, but it does look like it's been fit in place quite perfectly. You've also got undercover fridges and freezers in here as well, and an excellent feature if you like to enjoy the company of others. You've also got a nice little wine cooler down there as well, which is marvellous. Built-in microwave above as well, so that's a completed amount, and you've even got room in here for a nice table and chairs if you have a look over there. Again, you've got a couple of windows. Well, we've got one window here, and then obviously the windowed door as well, giving you access out into the rear garden. That is the kitchen, an excellent room, really impressive. Let's have a look at the master bedroom, seeing as we're on this level. And first of all, we're greeted by this little dressing area through here. You can see, just having a look around, you've got a nice amount of space just as you come into the entrance of the master bedroom. And again, behind me here, you can see this massive amount of fitted wardrobe space. Absolutely huge, you can barely get it in shot. You can see it takes up pretty much the whole of the back wall there. And then again, you've got room for a massive great big bed just behind me here. I believe this is a king size. And then again, you've got two beautiful windows giving you views from the back end of the property, and you've also got access into the ensuite as well, which is just in here. And you can see again you've got a really lovely laid out bathroom suite, and if I take you round the corner you'll see that you've also got a nice big double shower in here with a rain shower head over the top. You can see that all tucked in there quite nicely. So a really, really useful space. Chrome towel rail in here as well, and a little bit of space for additional storage items as well. So now that we've had a look at the master bedroom, I'll give you one little glimpse of that view out the back there. If we can get into focus, there it is. Absolutely exquisite. There's also another view of the fields out there from the upstairs bedroom that I'll show you shortly as well. So come with me and we'll go and have a little wander upstairs. So we'll take a walk upstairs where immediately we've got this Jack and Jill staircase which takes us to the living accommodation, and then also the other direction, which is just round here with me, you've got this beautiful mezzanine level. Absolutely wonderful. It's open out at the end there, as you can see, overlooking that absolutely gorgeous living room at the back. But what's amazing is that you've got all these beautiful character features of the barn here, and obviously everything's been done in the style of, so it's a really, really beautiful place to come up to. You've also got a little bit of access into the eaves on both sides as well, a little bit of eave storage up here too, which is excellent. So down one side and back up the other. Let's go and have a look now at the accommodation on the first floor. And first of all, we've got the third bedroom, which is just through here. Obviously a slightly smaller room, being used currently as an office space. You have got a nice window overlooking the courtyard area that we came from earlier. But just having a look around at the size of the room, you can see you could quite comfortably fit a single bed in here with a few extra items as well, wardrobes, chest of drawers, things like that. But it's a lovely overall space. Moving on to the family bathroom up on this level, and what an exquisitely laid out bathroom this is. Finished to a really, really lovely standard. You can see you've got a nice mirror on the wall there, beautiful little pedestal sink and toilet. You've obviously got a chrome towel rail just around the corner there. Sorry, not chrome towel rail, white towel rail around the corner there. And then finally you've got this beautiful bath with the centre tap in the middle there, tiled midway around as well. And then obviously you've got this nice border going around here, which is obviously, you know, very much in keeping with the style of the property, but very contemporary at the same time. I really like it. So now that we've had a look at the third bedroom and the bathroom, let's have a look at the second bedroom on this level, and what a great size this is. Immediately behind me here you've got a little bit of wardrobe space. You can see that the wardrobe they have here at the moment doesn't take up the whole space, so you could really add to that. And then also behind me here you've got a lovely big double bed at the end there, a little bit of a room over there for a vanity unit as well, and then from up here you've got those beautiful elevated views just over the countryside. If we can get into focus there, look at that. I mean, I don't know about you, but I dream of waking up every morning to a view like that. So now we've had a look at the upstairs of the property, come with me and we'll go outside and look at the garden. Step outside with me into the rather gorgeous garden that we have here for this property. You can see how the property is attached to some of the other buildings next door, which is quite convenient, but largely speaking we're very, very private here. I mean, on one side you've got the beautiful views over the top of that old wall there, which is lovely, and then all the way around the rest of the way you can see there is hardly anybody spying in on your property, which is absolutely ideal, because let me tell you, most people when they're looking at properties want a nice private garden, and I suspect you're probably the same, and that's exactly what we have here. It's marvellous. So having a look around at the rest of the property, you can see I'm stood here on the patio area, which just proceeds all the way along the back end of the property. You've also got this nice little section down here, which, if you can see, gives you room for storage, which is lovely. You could easily put a shed in there, or do as the vendors have done, and actually have some chests on the floor, which is wonderful. You've got tap and electricity points out here as well, so that you can really go to town with your do's. And then just a beautifully manicured garden behind me here, and you can see it's been done to such a lovely standard. You've got these beautiful borders running all the way around, which gives you loads and loads of wildlife, and then this lawn laid out all beautifully, nicely trimmed, very, very well looked after by the current owners. And if I take you over here, we can just peer over the top of the wall at that beautiful, beautiful scenery. You can see that just by going straight across the top there. Absolutely magnificent. And you can see it's pretty much a 180-degree view on all sides. Absolutely spectacular. So if you think this is the kind of property that would suit you, then do get in touch with us at Castles. My name's Aaron, I'm the branch manager, and you can contact me on 01442 865 252. Alternatively, you can email me and my team at berkhamsted@castlesestateagents.co.uk. And until next time, I've been Aaron. Take care.